wenzeni but senzeni na senzeni wenzeni but wenzeni na
taking your calls.
wenzeni but
Alright, here we go.
Costa Nation, Sanibonani Bafethu, and welcome back to Football Trends with me, OQB. So, on today's video, Bafethu, I just want to give you what the principal of football had to say in terms of that match we played against Mamelodi Sundowns and a penalty. Mostly because there were a lot of rumors in terms of that penalty. Even myself, we talked about it Izolo, I believe. So today we're going to get the straight fact. And even though I think I'm not agreeing with him, but to me, I'm not a referee. I don't know anything about officiating. But on the other hand, he has experience, and obviously he's going to give us something that I think we just have to accept. And for me, I believe on that match against Mamelodi Sundowns, we lost fairly. We just have to go back to the drawing board and fix some of those mistakes and so that obviously Naranjan Bafethu Sobuye came in. And Bafethu, I believe coach Nabi was not lying, and Uibuni de Lento, he knows.
Vous savez quoi? Parce que le club, malheureusement, on a fait des erreurs les années passées dans des recrutements, et pour éviter ces erreurs-là, on doit être très attentif, très prudent et très précis dans le choix de joueurs qu'on veut acheter.
The club has made some errors in signing players that were not needed, that were not the quality of Kaizer Chiefs. We need to be very careful how we choose our players, what players we choose, what caliber, what kind of players we put on the field to meet the expectations.
But obviously it's going to take a lot of time for us to get where we want to be. And then in terms of my signings, we just left with 1 month, and then 1 month later we're going to see how coach Nabi is going to beef up his squad, because definitely you cannot deny the fact that we need players.
Did you see I don't know what he said, but the assessment says he lied. Unbelievable.
The ref, what do you have?
Let me warm up with law 4, which is players equipment. You saw Rowan Williams was wearing what is this color? Orange. In that match. The thermal short or the tight, he's supposed to wear orange, but they had a medical which was black, as you can see Mazola here. Now as he runs, the black one comes out, and people are saying no, he's wearing a wrong tight. We want to tell you that he's not wearing a wrong tight. He's wearing 2 tights there. The first one is black, which is medical, and because of his short, it's orange. He's now required to put an orange tight on top. Now as he runs, the medical is tight. It's thicker. It pushes the other one to go back, and then we can only see black. But he complies with the laws of the game by having 2 tights, which is the orange. And again, the right back, Mudau, is having problems with groin, so they are wearing those ties to, as part of prevention, injury prevention. So they only come in black colors, unfortunately. So, but the laws of the game says you must wear color that is the main color of the short. So they put 2 tights and the short, unfortunately, because of the law requirement. Okay. Right, we're going into the Carling Black Label Cup, Chiefs Sundowns. We saw a penalty given by the referee Obadi. Was it correctly given? You see, when you drive a car in front and someone hit you from the back, whatever, whether you could not brake or if you hit somebody from the back, in terms of the law, you have prevented that person from going into an advantageous position. And that's what happened with Bloom when he kicked Lucas Ribeiro from the back, and the penalty was given. Correct decision by Ubadi to give that penalty. Whoever enters the field of play as a Gijimisu referee, that person belongs in jail. That is unsporting behavior. It's not needed in our game. So if you want to enter into the field of play, if it was World Cup 2010, that guy was going to be in jail even today, because they were very strict. So now in this case, I don't know what the police did to that person, because we cannot condone. Chiefs is a club of peace. and I've refereed Chiefs many times. I've never seen, such behavior. I don't know what to call it, but that behavior in football, we call it unsporting. So stay out of the field of play. Let players enjoy the game. Let players make mistakes, because it's a game of mistakes. Who does not make mistakes? Everyone make mistakes in life, but that one was the correct decision. Then we go to the Shalulile goal. People are saying Shalulile's goal was offside. Hey, we need to educate offside. I will quote from the law. You say I'm not opening a book here. It's in my head. Offside is when a player is nearer to his opponent's goal line than both the ball and the second last opponent. What does it mean? It means in the goal line, when you have two opponents, then you are safe. You are not offside. But when you have one opponent, then you are offside. And then in relation to the ball, it means you are in front of the ball with one opponent, or you are in front of the ball, and when you are in front of the ball, you are offside. So in this case, if you are behind the ball, even if you have no opponent, as long as you are behind the ball, you cannot be offside. So when the ball was crossed, Shalulile was behind the ball. So he cannot be offside, even if they are 20 or whatever number. As long as you are behind the ball, you cannot be offside. So correct decision by the assistant ref not to flag, because equally offside. Uzakele Swele was on that side. So Silo Sakusaseka again for our referees that are chased for doing a good job. And your team will suffer. So play to and help your team win, not to help yourself.
One question from me. Miguel, 2 yellow cards equaling to the red. Both legit, both, and I'm just asking here.
Miguel committed 2 SPA offenses. SPA as in stopping a promising attack. The first one, he stopped Lucas Ribeiro, which is tactical foul. He got a yellow card. The second one was Shalulile, where I was sitting, that there was a cover. So he should not have committed that tactical foul, but he did. And the referee, Ubadi, correctly with confidence, issued the second yellow card and a red card. Silo sakusaseka wenzeni but senzeni na senzeni wenzeni buddy wenzeni na
taking your calls.
wenzeni buddy.
Alright, here we go.
Well, Bafethu, that was the analysis from the principal of a football, Victor Hlungwane. Even though I know a lot of you might not agree with him, but Bafethu, it's fine. Let's just move on and then look forward. And then I've heard something in terms of a fan who said he promised if we are going to get beaten by Mamelodi Sundowns, he's going to walk from Johannesburg to Etzanini. So I've seen clips, I've seen pictures. The guy, it looks like he's still walking. But hey Gabi, Hades Koslami, I hope ufike lapho uya khona and ufike kahle Koslami. Bafethu, this is it. Thank you so much for watching. Ngizonibona kusasa with something new.